Today, I'm gonna share with you this little trick I invented to get any girl to like you more than she already does. I came up with this back in high school, and my friends and I started using it, and we thought it was the best thing ever. And I've been using it ever since, with, I would say, at least 7 out of 10 of the girls I talk to. This thing is gold. It's literally magic. This is called the pull-away. What you do is, when you've been talking to a girl for a little while, maybe 3 days, you guys have been texting each other back and forth a little, she's somewhat attracted to you, or at least she doesn't think you're a total dweeb. Or at the very least, she doesn't hate you and she actually replies to you and doesn't mind talking to you. So that's where you are. Now, all you have to do is pull away from her. Pull back. Don't text her at all for a day. Then reappear and go back to it. That's pretty much it. So you're probably thinking, huh? That's it? What the actual fuck is the point of that? Let me explain. First of all, this adds a lot of unpredictability to you. Now she realizes you're not just some kid who's available 24/7, 365. Girls don't like predictable guys, because every guy is predictable. It's boring, and it's always the same old shit. Second, it shows you're not a loser. You have other shit going on in your life. You have other shit to do, other people to talk to. That's why you're not available to text her back whenever she wants, or at least, that's what she thinks. Third, it shows her that, hey, maybe you're not as into her as she thought you were. You're not just a typical guy that she can wrap around her finger. You're not fawning over her or worshiping her fucking toenails like most guys are. And that's intriguing. Now she's intrigued by you and she wants to know more. Fourth, it makes her think about you more. She'll be wondering where you are, why you aren't replying, what you're doing, who you're doing it with, whether you like her or you don't like her. She's basically forced to think about you, and at least more than she already was. And the more she's thinking about you, the better that is for you. And when you combine all of these things, the result is she's a lot more into you than she was before. You did it. That's all you had to do. You didn't have to buy a Ferrari or grow 6 inches or even do anything, really. All you did is not reply to her text for a day. How easy is that? And I found that practically 100% of girls I used this on would be more attracted to me after I did it than before I did it. Also, think about if you've ever been on the receiving end of something like this. You've been talking to a girl for a little while, you get into her, you're pretty much sure that she's into you, and then suddenly, she disappears. You're like, wait, what's happening? Shit, was I wrong? Is she not into me? Damn, maybe I should just hop on YouTube and see if there's a video explaining why she might have lost interest so fast. Fuck. And then a day or two later, she comes back and she's her usual self and you're like, oh, thank God. And now you're more into her than you were before. Oh, shit. See how that worked? I mean, you can really do it to anyone. If you have a guy friend that you talk to every day and imagine he randomly disappeared for a couple of days, you'd be thinking about him, wondering what the hell's going on. Then he reappears and you'd be like, oh, good. Now, one thing is, if she asks you where you were, please don't say, oh, I was just ignoring you because I saw this YouTube video saying it would make you like me more. Yeah, that'll pretty much erase anything you've just built and make her like you less than she did before. Just make something up. You were really busy with some shit. You weren't looking at your phone. You were jacking off. Whatever. You can also extend the amount of time that you pull away if you think it's necessary. If this is a girl that you've been texting back and forth with all day, every day, then a 1-day pull away is usually fine. If you talk to her less than that, then a 3, maybe a 4 or 5-day pull away is better. It just depends. Start trying it, and you'll get a feel for how long to do it based on how much you talk to the girl. If it's too short, she won't even notice and it won't do anything. And if it's too long, at that point she'll already have given up on you and won't care anymore anyway. So you just want to gauge it yourself. You can also do it again later in the relationship if you need to refresh her interest. It's not like you can only use it one time, but don't do it too much, especially if you're already in a relationship with her. It'll just become annoying. Also, if you're sitting there thinking, but dude, that's fucked up. You're like playing with her emotions and shit. Really? All you're doing is not texting her back for a day. It's not a big deal. If she can't go 1 or 2 days without talking to you, she needs a break from you anyway. You're actually doing her a favor. Yeah, probably not, but whatever. It's not that big a deal, dude. She can go a day without talking to you. So basically, that's it. I hope this shit helps. Start trying it and leave a comment and let me know how it goes. I recommend this to a lot of my friends and everyone loves it. Want to learn more simple tips and tricks to get girls to like you? Then hit that subscribe button right now and check out the rest of my videos on my channel.